Hey there adventurers, welcome to the first episode of our Satisfactory Let's Play series, where every machine and conveyor belt tells a story of innovation and efficiency. But I'll be honest with you, I've been putting off stepping into this world. You see, I have a confession to make. This game has been my digital Everest. With its intricate systems and boundless potential for perfection, it's both a dream and a bit of a nightmare for someone like me. Because, let's face it, I'm a bit of an OCD perfectionist, and Satisfactory is like the ultimate test, a place where my desire for flawless automation can run wild. But no more delays, it's time to face my fears head on. Join me on this journey of meticulous crafting and strategic planning. We'll embrace imperfection, learn from our mishaps, and build a factory empire to be proud of. So gear up and let's get started. And remember, in the world of Satisfactory, good enough is just the first step to absolutely perfect. This is it, my friends, let's play Satisfactory. Here we are, the beautiful world of Satisfactory. Okay, so to start with, what we're going to do is head to this little forest over here, and I just want to spend some time just gathering a load of leaves and wood, especially for our biomass to start with, because I know that biomass is going to be a key to get into automatic production to start with. Hopefully my memory serves me right and I am thinking along the right lines there, so we're going to grab a load of wood and leaves, and if I remember rightly, wood is probably the way to go. So we're just going to spend a bit of time just gathering all of this wood and all of these leaves, and then what we're going to do is try and remember where I set up quite a while ago in my first attempt at playing this game. I think if I remember rightly, the arch is there. Yeah, I think it was over there towards that cliff face if I remember rightly. So what we're going to do is we'll fast forward this bit, kind of skip forward. You obviously don't want to watch me gathering around a load of wood and leaves. Okay, so that's pretty much that forest all done. We've got, about 600 wood. We've got over 1,000 leaves, so that should be good for now. I want to head in this direction to these two rocks over here. If I remember rightly, this is sort of the best place to set up, but we are going to get our scanner out just to double check. Yep, we've got a limestone node over there, which is good, and some iron ore. We should have some iron over here as well. We have. So if we just pop onto these rocks, yes, that's right. So we've got 3 iron, we've got a limestone over there, and we've got another limestone over here. So this is where we are going to basically set up our base. So what we want to do is open up the build menu, and we want to place down our hub. Now, what I'm probably going to do is pop it just about over here. Just, smack bang in the middle. That will do around about there. Now, before we go any further, if I remember rightly, we can head in this direction, I believe. I think, if I remember, there is a crash site nearby that has got some reinforced plates that we're going to need for some constructors. If I remember rightly, it's over in the east direction, sort of just over the brow of this hill. Yes, we found it here with 2 of these guys. So I better get rid of these guys first. I know that in the update they have allowed you to turn the mobs so they're not hostile, but we're gonna go for this, and I'm really not doing very well at the moment. We need to get rid of this guy. There we go. Okay, so now we can kind of concentrate a bit more.
Increased chances of survival.
Okay.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
That's always a good start. So what we want to do is get this wire, and then we should have 27 reinforced iron plates. That should definitely help us with our constructors. Got some motors here as well. 12 more iron plates over here. And I'm pretty sure it might be about it actually, to be honest with you. Oh no, we have some more motors over here. So there we go. We can kind of head back to base now, and we should have enough resources to get everything that I kind of want to get built for tier 1. So here we are back at our hub. We're gonna make ourselves a little list. So if we open up our inventory and hover to the right where the shadow is, just in case you didn't know, we can add notes. If you hover over the question mark, it just gives you some commands that you can use for notes. So I'm gonna write myself a list just so we have a goal for this episode. Okay, so that's the list and the goals for this episode done, as you can see just there on the right hand side. So we want to get the biomass set up first of all. So what we're going to do is utilize these 2 generators, or these 2 biomass burners I should say. They give us 20 megawatts of power. So to start with, what we're going to do is just chuck a few leaves into these. We'll just start with leaves because we'll split that stack and we'll put some in here and then we'll put some in this one as well, just for argument's sake. That will give us a little bit of power to start with what we're doing. And then what we want to do is we want a constructor. Now what we want to do is line this up sort of. Then what we want to do is just place a constructor down because we want to make our biomass out of the wood that we gathered. And what we're also going to need is we're going to need some power. So we'll just pop one of them for there for now. We'll just pop another one here for now, and then we'll grab our power lines and we'll just go straight from there to there, and we'll pop that one to there. We'll link them across, and then we'll get this one to here as well, and there we go. So we've got power to our constructor now. So now when we configure the constructor, what we can do is we can do biomass wood because that's got definitely a better conversion rate. So we'll just pop the wood into there and that will create biomass. Now we're doing 300 per minute. Now this will, I think it's 200 biomass stacks up to. So once this is full, we can obviously take it out there and then we can feed these for now. So that will do for now for that. We could hop on over here and we should be able to build a miner and get some concrete on the go. So let's head on and do that one. So we've got a portable miner. So what we want to do is head into the miner Mark 1. We want to grab one of these and we want to pop that down. We want to kind of rotate that. We kind of want it facing, let's go for facing this way for now. See, this is the bit that kind of my OCD and perfectionist takes over, because at the start everything's all really messy and I kind of don't enjoy messiness, but you know, it is what it is. Now we'll pop this one, we'll make this nice and parallel. We'll pop that one down there, and we should as well also put down some storage, because let's face it, we will need some storage here. Now that's done, we can now link all this up with conveyor belts. See, already it's been a while since I've played this game and I've already kind of remembering what we need to do and everything else like that. So now we've got them down, we need to connect power lines from this one to this one over to this one, and then this one can power these two over here, and that should give us our production. We do need to configure this to concrete, so we have concrete already, so that's fine. So that now should be producing concrete. We should see the limestone come out and that should make the concrete and go into storage. So that one's perfectly fine and done. So next what I want to do is copper, and I want to do copper wire. So the copper node was up here. Now the reason why I want to do the copper wire first is because that's probably going to be the resource that we're going to run out with the quickest. So we better get that all done and dusted and in operation, and there it is right here. So we'll get rid of this node first. That'll give us some copper to start with. There we go. And what we're going to do is get down another miner. Probably going to rotate it this way round just to give us a little bit of space. So from here what we're going to do is then put it into a smelter. So we'll kind of leave ourselves a little bit of a gap, give us a bit of room, and then what we're going to do is get a constructor and then storage as well, and that should give us our copper wire. That should keep that nice and sorted. So we'll link these up with some conveyor belts. That really did not work, did it? So let's dismantle that, because that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. And there we go. That's better. Then we're going to feed this one into here, and we're going to feed this one into here, and we need to configure this to be copper ingots. We'll chuck them in there as well, and then what we want out of here is copper wire. Now later on we will be automating the copper cable as well, but for the moment that's that done, and now we need just to provide it with power. So this one's going to have 3 off it, so what I might do is pop one here, one over here, and then we're probably just going to have to keep going down this way, and hopefully that should give us enough length. We will soon find out if that does or not. So we'll pop one up here, connect that one to that one to that one over there, this one all the way down to here, and then we'll connect to this one down to there. And then we can kind of hop down here and break our legs while we're at it. Pop this one, and this one should be long enough to go over to here, and there we go. We have copper now in full operation, which is good. We've got some copper wire automatically building. So next let's sort out the iron. I guess we need iron rods and iron plates, so we'll probably only use 2 of these. We'll leave the last one for something else, which I might do furthest away. Yeah, I might do the one that's furthest away. Probably better off doing the other limestone all the way over there as well. So we kind of want to extend our power to kind of all the way over here. So we've got a long old trip, and looks like we're being attacked by something else as well, and that should be enough for that. Let's get rid of you, because you're just going to give me grief. You go away and leave me in peace. Okay, so that's that sorted. Let's get rid of this node over here. We'll get another miner down and get some more concrete in force. Okay, so let's get a miner down. Kind of want to rotate it over this way a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, it's not on perfectly level ground, but it will do for now. We want a constructor, give ourselves a bit of room over here, and then we want another storage container. So we'll pop this one down here as well. And we just link this lot up with some conveyor belts. Hopefully we can get that one there. Good, that wasn't too close. That one there. And now we just need to power it all up. So we'll go from here to there, that one to over here, which might be too long. Nope, we're missing cables. Okay, so we need to head over and construct ourselves some cables, so we're probably going to need some copper wire for that. So I'm pretty surprised with myself actually how much I'm picking this game back up after only trying it out briefly for I think about an hour or so. I think I briefly picked it up, and I'm a bit confused why everything's decided to stop working. We've got no power. Oh, I'm guessing I've run out of biomass, because you know I always forget things like that. We'll take that and we'll head back down. Hopefully our biomass is sort of doing itself well. That's one thing I always keep forgetting to do. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of biomass, so we'll take that. So we'll take that biomass and we'll put that biomass in here. We'll split it for now. We'll put that in there, and then we'll put this one in here. Click on the switches back on again. That one's on, so that's good. So should have some biomass now, and we should have some copper wire working. They're all green up there, so that's good. Okay, so let's get some cables done, because we're going to need a few more of them. Luckily we've got a crafting table just here, and we've got some cable, and we're probably going to need quite a bit of this, so we'll craft a few of these. Probably about, I don't know, 50 should do for now. That should get us in a pretty stable position. So that's enough cables crafted. We should be able to finish off our limestone or concrete production. Do you know what, to be honest with you, I'm actually really excited to be getting into this game. You know, although I have a fear of it because, you know, it can be a bit messy to start with, I'm actually thoroughly excited to get it all up and running and getting some, you know, satisfying looking factory in place. So now we have all this. Where was I? I was incorporating power cables, wasn't I? That's exactly what I was doing. So we need to hook that one to this one over here, this one over here, and we're just going to follow the line across. I could have been doing this on the way back, but I completely forgot what I was actually doing and where I was going. So we can hook that one to over here, and then what I'm probably going to have to do is branch off this one probably in this direction. So I'll pop another one there for now, and I'll just link this one to here before I forget. Now we can head back over here and we can connect our miner and constructor. Okay, the miner's already got power. I've already done that one. Let's get this constructor up and running. We'll make sure we've got concrete selected over here. Perfect. So that should be all operational now. Produce us more concrete. Oh, that's a lovely looking sunset. Oh yes, that reminds me of these alien things. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what these are for, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. We'll grab this one while we're over here. I'm sure I'll figure out what they are for eventually somewhere along the line. So we'll just grab this one. Perfect.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings, which could potentially be retrofitted into fix-it technology.
Oh yes, that's right. It was all to do for research trees, wasn't it? I remember now. Okay, well there is one over there as well, so we could potentially hop up and get that, and then we can get these iron sorted. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll take a little detour, we'll hop up there and grab that one. There we go. That's another one done. Now I think I've got a little memory jog. If I believe this is all to do with the research tree, and then we can overclock and underclock our machines to narrow down the efficiency. We might have a look at that if that is what it does. I can't fully remember, but I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with that. So in fact what we can do is we can head over to our list. We've got our copper wire, so we can mark that off. We've got our concrete done, we can mark that off. We haven't completed the biomass setup yet, because I am going to get some biomass generated generators up and running, but at least that's them two crossed off there. So what we can do is, I said I was going to leave that last one, but I'm not too sure because there seems to be quite a bit of room over in this direction which we could utilize. Yeah, I think I'll do these two first because I need to utilize the other one to do screws, which is a little bit more complicated if I remember. Okay, so let's get the miners up and running. We don't really want them facing that way, we want them facing pretty much straight ahead. What I might do actually, if I remember rightly, I can alter the, if I go on to user interfaces, the hologram, if I remember rightly, I'm just going to turn that down a little bit, just so it's a little bit more transparent. There we go. Because if we go on to the constructor, for instance, yeah, we can see them a little bit better now. It's not as blue, which is absolutely perfect. So we're going to pop that there. We're going to pop another one here. Apparently we can't afford it because I'm missing some concrete and a portable miner. We should be able to craft them pretty easily. So we've got some concrete over here. We'll just grab some concrete from here and then we'll head back to the hub and we should be able to craft a portable miner. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll take that concrete, that should be enough for now. And then we need to get a portable miner. What I might do actually is we want another one of them. We want 2 smelters, we want 2 constructors, and we want 2 storage containers, and we've got them. And yeah, we want probably 3 of them, maybe. At least we've added them to our list now, so we've kind of got an idea of what we need. Okay, so let's head back to the hub then. Now we've got that, we can see exactly what we need. So we do need some iron plates and some iron rods and a portable miner as well. So we are running a little bit low on resources, but we should be alright. Okay, so we do need another portable miner. So let's shove a craft bench down. That would do there for now, and we can interact with that. So to get a portable miner, if it's one of these two, I think it's the equipment workshop, so we'll just pop that down. Yes, portable miner. So we need to craft one of them. That's that done, and that means we've got no more rods. We've only got a few iron plates left. That's not an issue, so we'll just do that, and then we'll get the miner and we can pop that down here as well. Make sure that that's parallel. Okay, so next what we're going to need is 2 smelters to convert them into iron ingots, which we can't afford because we need some iron rods. So what we're going to do is head back to the hub and we're going to manually craft some of them iron rods. We'll probably do some iron plates as well, to be honest. I have got a load of copper ore, so I might, iron ore, sorry, so I might as well just craft all of them into ingots, and then we can craft them into some rods and plates. That should keep us going until we can get it all automated. Okay, so we've got some more plates and rods now, so we should be good to go to get this lot finished. So what we was doing is the smelters. So we're going to pop down a couple of smelters and then constructors, and then we'll just put the rest into storage. So 1 smelter there, we're going to put 1 over here, and then we're going to need the constructors, 1 to make plates and 1 to make the rods. So we're going to pop these down here, try and leave ourselves a little bit of space out there, and then lastly we're going to go for storage containers. So where are we here? We should have enough space to pop that one there, and we're just going to clear these bushes out of the way just so we can actually see what we're doing properly. We're going to put another one over here, and apparently I'm missing 1 rod, which yeah, that's always helpful, isn't it? I'm missing 1 iron rod. Well, not to worry, we can get this all automated. Don't really need the storage container at the moment, so that's by the by. So let's get all of this conveyor belt up, we'll give it some power, and then we should be good to go. And what we are going to need to do is just double check our biomass, because I bet you that's running a bit thin. That's something I need to make sure I keep on top of. We are going to need some iron plates. Okay, we have kind of put ourselves in a little bit of a predicament. Let's just get rid of this node because we are going to need some iron. I need to make some more rods and some more plates. I mean, that's give us 20 iron ore, which probably isn't great, but at least it gives us a chance to sort our biomass out as well. So yeah, that's fine. We've got plenty there. Make sure these are full. Let's see, we've got plenty here for now. Chuck them in. Not using too much, to be honest with you, so it is doing pretty well. Oh no. Okay, so one of our power grids is broken down, so we are basically using too much power. So what I need to do is disconnect this one. That disables the limestone and all of that lot, and then what I need to do is that one hasn't been linked to any power. It has. Okay, so let's see now if we are able to turn the power back on just to produce some of the iron, because I need plates and rods to be able to do the biomass. So let's see if we can put that back on. That one's on. Okay, and that one's on as well. Okay, perfect. So let's get these iron smelteries sorted so we can start producing these plates and these rods that we need, because that's where we are struggling. So I want this one to do the rods, and I want the other one to do the plates, these ones to do the plates, and hopefully we can get quite a bit of these done and dusted. We can leave it running for a bit, and then we should be able to put the cables back in and have everything all sorted where we want it. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We should have enough iron rods and steel plates. We have just about. That's for 3 biomass burners. So yeah, I added sort of biomass burners onto the recipes, and to do this I just ticked off the iron plates and rods. I'm also added a storage container here for the rods as well, so that's all sorted. So now let's get back to getting our biomass burners in full swing. Okay, so that's that done. So let's get this constructor we've got there. Actually, what I might do, I can pretty much make the biomass automated as well, so I can just shove it in. What do we want? We want a constructor, but we also want 2 storage containers. So what's the best way to do this? So what I might do is pop this one over here, like this, and then what I might do is get a constructor. We'll pop this one over here, and then we'll get another storage container over here. We can put this to biomass or wood. Probably need to do biomass leaves as well, because we have got quite a few leaves. We'll do that for now. So what we can do is then just dump all of these wood into here, and then we can put the biomass straight into there. So that's pretty much that sorted. So now we just need to connect back up our power grids. So where were we? We had one over here that we need to reconnect back up. We can't connect any more lines to that connector, which is a little bit annoying. We can go to that one. That'll do. That'll be perfect. So that should be now powering up the copper up there, which seems to be green and yellow. That's backing up a bit somewhere along the line, and then we need to basically hop over here and reconnect these two so we can produce our concrete over here again. So there we go. Okay, so let's have a look at our hub terminal. So tier 1. So I think looking at this, what we probably want to do is logistics first. So we do need quite a few plates and quite a few iron rods as well. We've got probably plenty of copper wire. We can probably hop over and get that done, and I would like to get all of these done, but I'm not sure we will this episode because we've got screws, which I think will be a nice good start to episode 2. So let's go and see if we can get these other ones, these 2 here, done and dusted. So we just need to go and collect some copper wire. Go and do the copper wire first. We probably need some concrete as well, so we'll pick up some concrete. We've got 273 of that. That should be plenty of concrete, I think. But what we need, we'll head up here and we'll grab some copper wire. So yeah, it's all running smoothly. Wow, okay, yeah, we've got like 600 copper wire, which is absolutely, you know, fine for what we need. So let's head on down here without breaking our legs preferably. That was good. And we'll go and grab these iron rods and iron plates. And let's just have a look and see what we need for screws. So if we go to select a recipe, we need screws, which is basically rods. Okay, so to get screws, we basically need to copy this up here, but we need 2 of the constructors to go from rods to screws. So we're going to do that quickly, because then we can unlock logistics and we can kind of double up our production a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another miner over here. Oh yes, I remember. We need another portable miner. So we need to get our equipment workshop, and we need to make another portable miner. I think we'll just craft one for now. I think one will be enough for what we want to do. So that's that. And we can delete this and get our resources back, which is another thing that I do like about this game. And we're going to shove that there, and then we're going to need a smelter out there, and then we're going to need 2 constructors. So we're going to put one here, and we're going to put another one here, but we're going to need some cable. Okay, we've got plenty of wire, so we can make some cable. That's easy enough. We can just go onto here and we can make some cable. So let's craft a load of that. We'll do quite a bit because we need that for the power cables anyway, so we'll do quite a few of these. Okay, 100 cables, so that should do for now. And then, oh, where was we? We was over here, wasn't we? So we needed another constructor. We're going to pop that there, and then we're going to need another storage container, and we're just going to pop that here. And then we just need to sort it out with our conveyor belts. We'll connect that one to there, and we'll just connect all these up. And there we go. that's all that sorted. So what I want to do is that one needs to go to iron ingots. So that one should be producing, yep, that one's green. And then from there we need to go to iron rods, which is perfect. And then this one here needs to go to screws, which use the iron rods. So now we have screws in production as well. So what we're going to do is let this run for a bit. We're just going to go back to our hub and just double check exactly what we need to get all of this tier 1 logistics sorted. So we just need plates and everything for that, which means we can get the conveyor splitters and the mergers as well, which is absolutely perfect. So we'll just pop all whatever we can afford into them. So all we need now is a few more plates and a few more rods, and then we can get the splitters and the mergers. If we can get all the tier 1 complete now, then at the start of the next episode we can pretty much get our production double up, which is pretty good if you ask me. So we want to put that lot in there, so that's done. Field research, we haven't got enough screws yet for that one, and we haven't got enough for the base building. So let's launch this one, and there we go. That should launch our pod up in the air.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory.
And there it goes. And there it goes off into the sky to deliver the goods. Okay, so I think that is a good milestone. We haven't completely completed our little quest line for tier 1 and everything, but I think this episode has been long enough. And I must say, even though I've been kind of worried and fearing this game, I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm definitely going to be continuing this series. Everything is kind of looking a bit messy and it's kind of triggering me a little bit, but you know, we've all got to start somewhere. So if you have liked the video, and if you've actually learned anything in this video, especially if you've just started playing Satisfactory, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you've got any tips on helping me get a little bit better and a little bit more efficient, and then by all means leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of the series of Satisfactory. It's been Kryptonite here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.